Hello, and welcome to this video on my little project, TiefDownConverter. I recently started dabbling into writing stories and wanting to give printed copies to my family and friends, as well as a copy for proofreading. I found a relatively convoluted workflow using Markdown and LaTeX. But as soon as I had to expand to multiple projects, it became pure chaos. So I did what any rational person would do. I wrote a tool to fix it. TiefDownConverter is a little tool that helps you manage your Markdown conversions and output formats easily and efficiently. Today, I'm going to show you how it works, why it exists, and why it might just save your sanity. First, we need to install TiefDownConverter. The recommended way to do this is to install it via cargo by saying cargo install TiefDownConverter. But you could also download the binaries from GitHub, link in the description. You also have to have pandoc and, depending on the conversion you choose, a LaTeX distribution with xelatex or typst installed. Instructions are in the video description as well. Now we just need to set up a project. The primary way to do this is by using the command line tool with the init command. Look at the help or documentation on GitHub to learn more. Once again, link is in the description. Then, once we initialize the project, we drop in a simple Markdown file and run the conversion. Just like that, we've got a PDF. But that's just the start. Let's say I want both a proofreading and a printable copy of my book. Normally, you'd be copying around your work, setting up different conversions or juggling tools like mad. TiefDownConverter consolidates that work into one simple command. Let's look at the templating. You can add presets or customize your templates, but say I want a simple book and then a full copy of my work. I can simply add the two presets, template.tex and booklet.tex, add the Markdown files and run the conversion. Out come two PDFs formatted and typeset beautifully. Customization is at the core and the primary use case of TiefDownConverter. Your primary ways to customize your output are, of course, adjusting the templates, but if that isn't enough for you, you can also use Lua filters and custom pandoc pre-processing steps, or even just run your own pandoc conversions. A great example is using the Lich template suite. They expect headings to be a \h instead of a \section as is usual in LaTeX. You can easily and pointedly add Lua filters to specific conversions to adjust the output to fit your needs. Alright, let's scale this up. I actually use TiefDownConverter for my own documentation for TiefDownConverter, even including automatically generated Markdown files. Instead of dealing with a massive single file, TiefDown lets me keep everything modular. Each section is its own Markdown file inside a structured folder. I can even have nesting if I need subfolders. When I convert, it automatically sorts and combines everything in the right order. To be clear, TiefDownConverter isn't a Markdown parser, a replacement or a magic wand, but it does make life easier if you're working with structured text. It gives you multi-format export, built-in versioning, custom templates and filters, and proper Markdown project management. If that sounds like something you need, you can grab it from my GitHub. Links in the description. If you try it out, let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, make sure to read the documentation, or I might RTFM you. Hope this is helpful to some people. I'm out. Have a nice one.